Girl gave herself a beautiful selfie and then started to use the beauty software to PMAP, selected a nose. The result is that her nose really looks good. The girl was so surprised that she couldn't speak. She clicked on whitening again. The original rough and dull skin instantly became smooth and soft. After whitening, she was transformed. Annie is a college student. She is a diligent, hardworking and knowledgeable student. She is known as the school's top student, but with her academic success, she felt that her academic success did not make her shine in the crowd. Because of her unattractive appearance, she was just a nerd in the eyes of her classmates. She envied the pretty schoolgirl because she always shone so brightly. Everywhere she went, she was the center of attention. This is something Annie has never experienced before. Angela, her best friend, tells her, look at the long term, the women who have had the last laugh in history. Which one of them is not a smart and knowledgeable scholar? And those beautiful vases. After graduation, they had to go back to their ordinary lives, even have to work for a successful career of intelligent women. What is there to envy? But that's true. But Annie just listened. She lamented, why can't talent and beauty go hand in hand? No sooner had she said that than a new substitute teacher came in. She was elegant, very beautiful, and a graduate of a prestigious university. She was also a graduate of a prestigious university. She was a stunning sight for all to see. The impossible that Annie had described. The perfect combination in the female teacher. The teacher also immediately liked Annie. She seemed to know what was going on in her mind. After class, the teacher found Annie. She knew Annie's worries. She said that she was not pretty until she was 15, but if she wanted to be beautiful, it was easy to become beautiful. She enthusiastically recommended a software to Annie. She claimed that if you use this software, the software is a great way to make your face look good. Annie looked at the QR code in her hand and was skeptical. When she got home at night, she decided to try it out. She thought twice and decided to give it a try. This girl used beauty software to make herself PS more and more beautiful, originally earthy and nerdy. The next day directly stunning the whole scene. At the moment, she looks beautiful and beautiful. Her body is shapely. The whole body exudes a confident light. When the students saw her, they were amazed. How did she manage to look different overnight? The female teacher knew very well. She knew that Annie had used the software. She crept up to Angela. At this moment, her best friend didn't recognize her. Annie had changed so much. Angela asks how she managed to change so much overnight. Annie just said she had plastic surgery. Angela didn't think much of it. She was happy for Annie from the bottom of her heart. Now talent and beauty. Annie was all in one. But when they were discussing yesterday's math problem, Anne's mind went blank. She didn't understand any of the terminology. What the hell is going on here? She took out her phone and her cell phone and found a usage agreement on it. Beauty requires knowledge in exchange. When the user acquires beauty, the knowledge stored in the user's brain is erased by default. After the shock, Annie didn't regret it. Knowledge can be learned again, but beauty cannot be learned. Knowledge in exchange for beauty. Any way you think about it, it's a good deal. With her outstanding beauty, Annie soon became the talk of the school. Even the schoolgirls smilingly approached her and invited Annie to join their plastic sisterhood to discuss makeup techniques. Annie was happy. Of course, after working so hard for so long, finally, she could join the social circle of beautiful women. She leaves her best friend Angela behind. She spent her days hanging out with schoolgirls and others. Even her crush approached her. She started avoiding Angela on purpose because the two of them are now in a different position. Annie doesn't want to face the people who know her past either. Angela is devastated. After all, they used to be best friends, but now they are strangers. Now Annie has no desire to study. Every day, she is always trying to make up her own face. As her appearance becomes more and more beautiful, her mind is becoming blank. She can't even solve the simplest math problems. Annie doesn't care. As long as she has a beautiful appearance, she voluntarily became uneducated. Trading knowledge for beauty. Are you willing? The academic bully trades the knowledge in his brain for a beautiful appearance. Although she is getting more and more beautiful, but her brain is getting blank. Soon she degenerates from a bully to a dud. There's a party at her crush's house this weekend. Annie used beauty software to make herself look good. When her parents stopped her on the way out the door, when Annie turned around, the parents directly froze on the spot. This is still his daughter who is good and understanding? Why is it like a little girl? This pair of full lips. I think it's weird to look at them.
I get good grades. I'm home by curfew.
After saying that, Annie wiggled her butt and left. Answer the question. Angela and the others have been waiting for a long time. Annie finally arrives. As the captain of the team, she was the first one on the stage, but for every question the judges asked, Annie's mind went blank and she answered them all wrong. This made the competition team lose face. Her best friend thinks that Annie is now extremely vulgar. The teacher, in a fit of rage, expelled Annie, but Annie still didn't care. She doesn't need to use her head to prove herself now. Evening party scene. With her outstanding appearance, Annie immediately attracts the attention of all the boys in the room. Her vanity is instantly satisfied. Annie finds the guy and prepares to confess her love. But before we could talk for a few minutes, the boy came to the schoolgirl's side. Recently, the schoolgirl, for some reason, the girl suddenly started to study hard. The boy also started to ask the schoolgirl for extra lessons. Annie was jealous. She took out her phone again and went on a spree of beautification of herself. But this time, the crowd looked at her with surprise. Annie turned around and looked in the mirror. Her face had become a monster with distorted features. She took out her phone and tried to undo what she had done before, but it was too late. She ran to the teacher's house for help. She found the teacher's house empty. On the second floor there seemed to be a lot of girls crying. She went upstairs. She found many mirrors hanging on the wall. In each mirror there was a crying girl. They were tapping on the mirrors. They seemed to be trying to break free. Then the teacher appeared behind her. Then she realized that in one of the mirrors was Annie herself. Annie finally realized that the teacher was an old witch who she had been using her beauty as bait, stealthily collecting knowledge and wisdom from the girls. Some short-sighted girls give up their precious talents for the sake of a beautiful body, and the witch evolves by collecting them. It won't be long before, and in a short time, she will become the smartest person in the world, and learns the truth, and angrily throws a punch at the mirror. As the mirror broke, a crack appeared on the witch's forehead. Annie understood, directly picked up an iron bar. All the mirrors were broken. Released these imprisoned souls. The witch also then turned into a puddle of white bones, and Annie finally returned to the nerdy schoolmaster look. The next day, Annie finds her best friend and apologizes sincerely. The two of them are back together. After that, Annie no longer envied those schoolgirls who didn't learn anything, because she knows that beauty can only serve the wisdom.